Now, Commitment 2020, questions for the candidates. We asked the candidates for the 9th Congressional District, do you support term limits for members of Congress?
There should be term limits because it's become where Congress people go up there and they come out millionaires. That's not what it was supposed to be. You're supposed to go up there, go back home, do your job, and that's it. Instead, there's so much money involved in it. I don't have $1.5 million to put into my campaign, but I'm up against somebody who has $1.5 million because he's been a career politician since I was in 7th grade. So how can somebody compete against that's a regular person who's trying to run for office just to make a difference? I don't want a career up there. I have already had a wonderful career at the Boston Symphony Orchestra. I developed tourism, I did business development, I've worked with people from John Kerry to Sting to Bono to Yo-Yo Ma. I've worked with every great institution in Boston and across the world, actually. So, you know, the career I want, I just had. This is my duty to my country. That's why I'm doing it.
Something I thought about over the years quite a bit. I believe that people who are running, like myself, every 2 years. So there's really not a question of accountability in that respect. 2 years, a lot of the people in my district say, is it time again? It seems like we don't stop. But that's a period of accountability directly. And so people don't have these long terms that they serve. You have to prove yourself every 2 years. And I take it as a responsibility to earn that each and every time differently, because issues change in terms of what you could bring from yourself. I mean, the reason I do this is simply this, that if I can think I can bring any knowledge and skills that I've attained over the years to advance the lives of people in my district or the generations to come, that's what fuels my motivation for public service. It's what drives me.
I think they should have term limits, maybe 5 consecutive terms. 10 years is plenty. That's my belief in that. Being in Congress for 44 years, 48 years, not living in the district, these things should all be taken care of. I just saw a couple people on there, mostly the people that are running for the first time off for term limits, and the people that are in there entrenched in their Washington society thing are against it. They might have it too good down there. I don't know. So that's why. But I am for term limits.
Check out the Commitment 2020 section of the WCVB app or WCVB.com for election news and voter resources.